Kevin Camp, question. How do you somehow, what do? You say to the jury, look here, not here. How do you do that when that 911 call is being played in front of the jury? Do you just sit there and pretend like you don't hear it? Do you pull an OJ and act like you're taking notes when OJ's really writing, I did it, y'all? Okay, so what do you do when you're hearing that 911 call?
At that point, you're just like what you said. You're trying to do something to deflect it away from your client and to move on from those issues as quickly as you possibly can. Sometimes you have the situation where look at the monkey, look at the silly monkey over here, and you know and get whatever the issue is. You want to get off of that subject just as fast as you can.
Oh, yes. And of course, from what I can understand about your trial record, Kevin Camp, you have certainly schooled your client how to behave in court. Here's a little example. I was trying a murder case. When I came into court, I had not seen it at the arraignment calendar or any of the motions calendars. And I looked. But in a murder case, the defendant had shaved into the back of his head hitman number one. You know how many times I went to the other side of the courtroom so he would have to turn around and look that way so the jury could see the back of his head? Well, obviously, his lawyer did not school him not to put that on the back of his head. Bottom line, I'm sure you have your client schooled how to behave when damning evidence is pouring from the witness stand. Did a 14-year-old girl shoot her mom dead, shoot her stepfather, and if so, why? Listen.
What's the location of your emergency? What daughter sent me to me? Your daughter tried to shoot you? Yeah. Shooting at me. Where is she at? She ran away. How old is she? 14. 14?
They did everything possible to show her she's loved. And now I understand why Catherine White, there she is, why Catherine White Newman is saying they thought they were speaking to a woman because Smiley, the stepfather, is in so much pain and shock from being shot and seeing his wife dead. His voice has gone into a whole nother octave. And he says, she's 14. She ran away. I want to show you some video that we have obtained. Let's see it, New York Control Room. That's Carly Gregg in her home. And from a trained eye, I immediately notice everything's spotless. There she walks out of the view from walking back across the den. So far, nothing in her hands. There are the dogs following her around. Everything as normal. I see her backpack. Uh-oh, she's coming around the corner with something behind her back, holding it with both hands. Oh, what could it be? Okay. Okay, not just one, but I think 3 gunshots. There's premeditation right there. That's plenty of time to form intent to kill. Oh, here she comes back, gun still behind her head, behind her back, and goes straight to her phone. Why not? Mommy's dead. And she's texting. I wonder if that's when she texts, hey guys, you want to see a dead body? Come on over. Now wait for it. Wait for it. Texting. Okay. Catherine White Newman, did she actually break out into song?
She did, Nancy. She absolutely started humming at some point. And the person she was texting at that moment, that was her dead mother's phone. She picked up that phone and texted her stepdad and said, when will you be home, honey?
So she is luring the stepdad to the scene.